Hi, welcome to the Extension Network. My name is Kathleen and I am a Master Gardener but also a 4-H program assistant here with Cobb County. And today we have here with me Renee Lemon. She's the Master Gardener Coordinator, and we're going to talk about the new application that has come out.
That's right.
So the Master Gardener application comes out how often?
It comes out once a year.
Just once a year?
Once a year.
Okay. All right.
And we have it open from the 1st of July until the 1st of October.
Okay, so where can someone find the application? So I have a neighbor who wants to become a Master Gardener.
Okay.
Where can I tell my neighbor to find this?
They can go to the Cobb County Master Gardener website. It's cobbmastergardeners.com, and it's right on the front page. So you can see it, you can download the PDF and print it off. And you have a while to fill it out because we keep the application open for 3 months. But the hard deadline is October 1st.
Okay, so October 1st is when it needs to be in
That's right.
your hands?
That's right.
Is that right? Okay. And how much does it cost to apply to be a Master Gardener?
It costs, well, applying is free.
Okay.
If you do get accepted into the program, it's a $200 fee, and that includes all your books. There's a Master Gardener handbook, which is about a 400-page book.
Okay.
And there's a book on weeds, and there's a book on turf grass and insects. So those books are part of the application fee. The class starts on, this is the cover letter, which you'll see when you look it up. The class starts on January 8th, which is a Wednesday, and the final exam is on April the 1st.
Okay. So can you tell us what those classes look like? I mean, I've been a Master Gardener for over 6 years. I'm sure they've changed a little bit. Maybe they haven't. So what can an accepted applicant look forward to as far as courses or experiences?
The courses, it's a college level learning class. So they'll learn some horticultural science, plant science, they'll learn plant parts, insect parts, they'll learn about turf grass, vegetable gardening, composting, just to name a few topics that we have. So it's every Wednesday all day for 3 months.
Okay, so what does a Master Gardener actually do in Cobb County?
Well, so the way the program works is we educate Master Gardener trainees so they can turn around and be volunteers for UGA Extension. So we educate Master Gardener trainees in the area of A&R, Agriculture and Natural Resources. And then they turn around after they go through their training and they volunteer with us. So we go out and talk to HOAs and garden clubs, and we do lots of classes on different things. They volunteer in our office Monday through Friday answering phones because we have lots of phone calls that come in from the community.
And there are different projects that Master Gardeners have?
That's right.
Okay.
There's lots of projects.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to add about applying to the Master Gardener program?
Well, like we talked about, the amount is $200. That's important to know. The way that we do this is when we get the applications in by October 1st, I have a selection committee, and we read all the applications, and then we set up interviews. And we interview folks that have applied, and then we make our selection because we have a limited amount of seats. And then the folks that have applied will hear from us, and then we move forward with preparing them for the training, which starts in January.
All right, wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Renee. We'll be right back with the Extension Network.
Hey, have you ever wondered why you shouldn't do drugs? Maybe because this can happen to you.
I don't feel so good.
Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do?
He's too heavy. I can't pick him up.
What happened here? We were just smoking, not a big deal.
This is why you should be like us and not do drugs.
Yeah, let's get away from this.
Say no to drugs and stop drug use today.
I pledge my head to clear thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, and my health to better living for my club, my community, my country, and my world!
Hi, this is Ann Bonds. On the Extension Network, I want to tell you about our Therapeutic Recreation Services program through Cobb County Parks. Is available to all citizens, not only Cobb County, but anywhere else that would like to take part. We have several programs. Here's one of our brochures. We have large events called special events, and any of our about 400 people who are registered can participate in that. Then we have specialized groups that are small groups designed to go out into the public and learn how to use social skills. We also have classes like Zumba, yoga, sewing, you name it, we've tried it. Photography. Anybody has suggestions, we do that. We have camp. For 7 to 21-year-olds, we have camp. Any citizens who have general developmental disabilities, it could be autism, it could be, help me with some more, pervasive
Down
developmental
syndrome,
disorder,
cerebral
Down
palsy,
syndrome.
developmental delays.
Yes.
Everybody's welcome. And my name's Cassandra Joseph. I am another rec programmer here at Windy Hill. Today with me I have Camille, who is involved in Special Olympics, and Alia, who's involved in Camp Horizon. So, Camille, you're involved in Special Olympics. And I have Alia, who also does Camp Horizon. So, Camille, let's start with you. What sport do you play for Cobb County Special Olympics?
I play soccer
You play soccer, okay. And how often do you practice?
once a week,
Once a week. And how long do you practice?
1 hour.
1 hour, okay. So tell me about Atlanta United practicing with you guys.
They help us like get better at soccer,
Mhm.
and they do some drills with us, and they make us become superstars.
Oh, and make you become superstars, okay. And tell me your favorite thing about Special Olympics.
To meet new people, to be active, and to be competitive.
Okay, thank you, Camille.
Yep.
And I also have Alia, who's involved in Camp Horizon. Hey, Alia.
Hi,
Hi, what's your camp group name?
Thundercats.
The Thundercats, okay. And what's your favorite camp activity?
Going outside
Going outside. Why do you like going outside?
because I play with bubbles.
Because you play with bubbles, okay. And what's your favorite field trip so far?
Bowling
Bowling. Why do you like bowling?
because it's fun.
Because it's fun. Okay. Thank you, Alia. We'll be right back.
Hi, I am Renata, and I work at the Windy Hill Library. We are located inside of the Windy Hill Community Center. With me, I have part of our staff. I have Miss Vanessa and Miss Nikki, and we collaborate with the Windy Hill Therapeutic Recreation Services to provide library services to individuals who participate in the programs here through Parks Department. We also collaborate with 4-H and have been doing so for the past 3 years. So today we have Akea with us, who always comes to the Windy Hill Library and hang out with us. Akea, do you have some questions for me today?
What can I do at the library? I read books, and I do computers, and I take naps.
You take naps. You sure do, in our lovely tents. What else can we do at the library, Miss Vanessa?
Along with checking out books and using computers, we have online services that you can use your library card.
So along with checking out books, playing the computers, and taking naps, you can also utilize our online services at cobbcat.org. There you can stream videos, download ebooks, listen to music, read e-magazines. You can check out zoo DVDs and take your family of 4 to the zoo for free. with your Cobb Library card. You can also check out museum passes, parks passes, puppetry, the Center for Puppetry Arts. There's so many different things, along with all of the fabulous programs we offer for children, for families, free films, musical concerts. There's so many different things you can do with your library card. Okay, you have another question?
Mm-hmm. What do you like about working at Windy Hill?
What I like about working at Windy Hill is being able to assist the special needs group, along with checking out books, along with checking out DVDs. We offer so much to the public as well as the special needs groups here at the Windy Hill Community Center.
One more question for us?
So, what are you reading this summer?
Miss Nikki, what are you reading this summer?
Well, I'm focused on our summer reading program, and our theme this year was a universe of stories. So I've been reading a lot of books pertaining to rockets, solar systems, suns, just all the planets, and I've learned a lot.
All right, thank you, Akeya.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Welcome back. My name is Akeya, and I am here with Miss Kathleen for 4-H. What is 4-H?
So 4-H has actually been around for over 100 years, and it's a program just for kids. It's for youth. And here at Cobb County, it's for kindergartners all the way to 12th grade. And today I have with me some of our awesome 4-Hers, and they also help us out in the community. We have with us Arshaya, we have Kyle, we've got Prayushi, Tamia, Venya, and over here we have Sanjya. And 4-H, people often ask me like what the 4-H's mean. And so the first H is for head, that's for learning new things and critical thinking. The next H is for heart, for loyalty, making new friends. And the next H is for hands, that's community service, helping our neighbors out. And the last H is for health. And we teach kids to make healthy choices about nutrition, teach them about exercise, and also having healthy coping mechanisms for like a daily stress. So that is what the 4-H's are all about.
All right. What impact does 4-H have?
So 4-H here in Cobb County, we have over 2,300 kids, and that's from our in-school club meetings. We have lots of specialty clubs like archery, homeschool club, young farmers club, clover buds, so we have a lot going on. The kids also do public speaking. They have judging teams. We have summer camps, so we have a lot of things for kids all over Cobb County. And the neat thing is we get to work with other departments like the community center, so here at the Windy Hill Community Center, and we also work with the library. So for the past 3 years, we've been doing summer programming here, and what's really cool is like the first year we did STEM Lego building, the next year we did 4-H yoga with music, and then this year we're doing 4-H yoga having to do with space, outer space, and rockets. So it's a lot of fun working with these different departments to make a really great impact on our community.
All right. How do you sign up for 4-H?
Signing up for 4-H is super easy. The best thing about it is that it's free. So people can call our office at 770-528-4070. And actually, we have a website with all the forms you need to sign up for 4-H. And we have an open house in August. It's August 20th.
20th?
Yeah, from 5 to 8 p.m.
5 to
8 p.m.
8.
And it's going to be at 678 South Cobb Drive in Marietta.
Marietta.
Right here in Marietta. So people can come to our open house, they can sign up,
through our through calling our office. We're gonna have some popsicles, ice cream, things like that. And yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's easy to register. But right now, in the meantime, are you ready for some 4-H yoga, guys? Yeah, we're gonna do some 4-H yoga here at the Windy Hill Community Center. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Here at the Community Center, we serve people with disabilities, and you guys ready? Yeah. All right, let's go.
The land-grant university system was created to advance agricultural and mechanical sciences 150 plus years ago. And we realized that some of the research that was coming from out of the land grants, it was not reaching the people. So the Smith-Lever Act was passed 100 years ago. The purpose of that act was to create the Cooperative Extension Service, which was to take the research that was created by the land-grant universities and actually give it to the people who could use it.
And so that was the genesis for the creation of the Extension Service, or the Cooperative Extension Service, as it was called at that time. It was to take the research-based information from the university, from that land-grant school, and get it to the people who need it so that they could use it to improve their lives, their economy, and to improve agriculture.
Well, I lived on a farm until I went off to be in the Navy and to go to college. And my father was a very fine and aggressive farmer. And of course, the source of our advice when Daddy wanted to do something better or learn about a new species of peanut or cotton or corn was to go to the Extension Service. And they gave him whatever advice he needed. And it was just like a constant source of inspiration and advice and counsel, and sometimes correction when he was doing something wrong. And as I grew older and when I came back from the Navy and spent the next 17 years as a full-time farmer, I saw firsthand the great value of what the Extension Service offered to everyone in our county, not just farmers, but everybody in the merchants and others who did business with farmers and depended on agricultural income.
My earliest experience with the Cooperative Extension Service came as a result of joining the 4-H Club when I was probably in a middle school age group. They encouraged us to participate in competitions, and we had to learn our various project areas and make presentations in the local and the district competitions. And also, I began to show livestock as a part of my 4-H project and continued to do that for a number of years. So the Cooperative Extension Service and its supervision of 4-H was an important part of my younger years.
I serve Fulton County. It's a large county. We don't have that many farmers, but we have a lot of people. And we have a lot of families that just simply need help. So Extension brings that human touch to our community. We answer the questions directly. We give it to you in a manner that you can understand and you can use, and you can apply it immediately. So Extension is kind of like that friend next door. You may not talk to them every day, but you're really glad that they're there.
One of the advantages that we have is that we're always on the cutting edge of the newest information, the newest research that's coming out of the University of Georgia. And we are a direct source that our clients can come to find that information. We're a filter for that information, and we are able to explain it in a way that people can use it for practical everyday application, whether it's on the farm, in their families, or in their communities.
An increasingly important element of Georgia's and America's total production of food will have to be designed toward meeting the needs of our own country and other nations more than it has been in the past. So I think the gamut of influence of Extension Service, I don't think has been minimized in recent modern days, but I think the opportunities to expand their influence has been greatly increased now, and I believe in the future.
I think the future for cooperative extension across the nation is very strong, and I know in our state it is.
The simple problems in agriculture have been solved, and they've been solved for the last 100 years or so. Only complex problems remain. Our researchers on our land-grant universities working in multidisciplinary teams will provide solutions for these complex and complicated problems. But how you transfer that information back to the farmer, back to the agribusiness, back to the family or the youth development specialists through 4-H is going to be very different. That's where cooperative extension has always been good. That's what their strength is, and that's where we see them being so important in the future.
We're continuing to see evolution in the production of agricultural products, and I expect that to continue. We will probably have fewer farms, but larger farms. And the Cooperative Extension Service certainly has a role to play in that new structure. They've adapted very well to the changing circumstances and the changing economy of our country over the last 100 years, and I have every reason to believe that they will continue to do that here in Georgia for the next 100 years.
The most rewarding part of my job is being able to help people and provide current research-based information for our clients. They come to us over and over for that information because they see us as the #1 source of information that they can rely upon, whether it's for their farm, their agribusiness, or for their families.
Real life changes. Extension brings real life changes, and being that agent in the community on the ground, being that agent to serve is a pretty miraculous thing.
In all the ways that I had an early developmental life in earning a living and learning how to live as a productive citizen, I would say the Extension Service had a major beneficial effect on me.
Hi, my name is Lisa Gardner and I'm from Safe Kids Cobb County, and I'm here to talk to you about water safety.
You never think it could happen to your family, but each year 800 children drown. These incidences are preventable and predictable. I'm here today to talk to you about water safety tips that can keep your children safe around water. Children drown quickly and silently in a matter of seconds. Adults who were present when a child drowns were often distracted in some way by talking on the phone, chatting with other adults around the pool, or reading. What can you do about it? Actively supervise your children around water and have a phone nearby to call for help in an emergency. When there are several adults present and children are swimming, use a water watcher card to designate an adult as the water watcher to prevent gaps in supervision. Water watcher cards help adults actively supervise young swimmers. Active supervision is the first step in preventing a child from drowning in a pool, hot tub, or in open water such as a lake or pond. A water watcher card is a physical reminder to the adult holding this card that they are watching the children as they swim. They promise not to engage in any other poolside activities that lead them to lack of supervision. After about 15 minutes or a set amount of time, they pass that card to another adult who then becomes the water watcher supervisor. Curious children, especially those younger than 4 years old, can easily find and fall into bodies of water like pools, tubs, and buckets. Often they are discovered too late to save. Never leave a child alone when in or near a body of water, even if it's less than a few inches. For pool owners, make sure your pool has four-sided fencing and a self-closing, self-latching gate. Hot tubs should be covered and locked when not in use. Fencing for pools should completely enclose the pool or spa and prevent direct access from a house or yard. Drowning victims who are rescued from the water need CPR immediately, even before the paramedics arrive. This will help with brain damage and be the difference between life or death. What can you do about this? Get certified. There are plenty of CPR classes available to meet busy schedules. To register for a CPR class through WellStar, call 770-956-STAR. Children from a non-swimming household are 8 times more likely to drown. So what can you do? Enroll your child in a swim class. If you don't know how to swim, then enroll yourself in a Parent-Child Learn to Swim class. To find swimming lessons, contact your local Parks and Recreation Department by visiting www.cobbcounty.org or go through WellStar by calling 770-956-STAR. Over 5,000 boating accidents occur each year in open water, such as lakes, rivers, and ocean. Over 700 people drown. Of those people, 9 out of 10 are not wearing a life jacket. What can you do about it? Have your child wear a Coast Guard approved life jacket every time you participate in any type of water activity like swimming and boating. A personal flotation device, life jacket, should fit snugly and not allow the child's chin or ears to slip through the neck opening. Don't rely on inflatable swimming toys such as water wings and inner tubes. They are not safety devices and should never be substituted for personal flotation devices. For more information on water safety and preventing drowning, visit us at www.safekidscobbcounty.org.